have made our delivery a global delivery network. It's not happening in isolation. The best practices that you see in India, we are institutionalizing it to all the delivery centers we have across the globe. So this delivery network, closely collaborating, working together, to learn together, to deliver value and elevate our value proposition for the customers, that makes us so confident that we learn once, we enable once, and then we deliver wherever that the customer wants the delivery from. And India is playing a serious role in it. If you really look at it, most of the delivery happens from our India centers. So learning here and then institutionalizing those best practices elsewhere becomes so easy. And when you have this network working together and talking together, our ability to deliver on our promise is becoming so possible. So the short answer to your question is it's all connected, it's all under a unified leadership.
So we have on-site delivery locations where we work closely with the client. We have near-shore locations which are slightly different in time zone, like Romania is a near-shore location for Europe. Argentina and Mexico are near-shore locations for US and North America. And then we have a large offshore set of delivery locations, 4 locations that we spoke about. So these locations together comprise the global delivery model that Anbu outlined. And we pick the right mix that appeals to the client needs and is cost effective, at the same time provides the value that they're looking for.
What is the present headcount, sir? What is the future ahead, sir?
We have about 7,000 resources right now globally, and we are anticipating this to hit around 10,000 by next year, and we have our own aspirations for the next 5 years. And the growth what we have experienced so far and the promise that we see from the market, we believe that we will be able to hit those numbers. For us, more than the number, the quality of our brand is critically important. And now that we have committed that we are going to be that catalyst for our customers' digital transformation by strengthening our deep quality engineering knowledge and at the same time broadening our understanding of the digital technologies and the strong industries with that T-shaped capabilities, both from our workforce standpoint and from our solutions and offering standpoint, and this spread out and a unified global delivery network, and the prioritized focus on geographies and industries, we believe that we would be able to demonstrate that brand and protect the brand that we have and take advantage of that complementary setup that I was talking about earlier, that us going as a specialist and working with anybody, working with SIs or working with our customers, does not matter who is that we are working with, because we are the deep quality engineering specialists. And specialists and committed in domain as quality engineering makes us even stronger when customers continue to transform, when as technologies transform.
If you talk about customers, can you briefly tell about your prospective customers?
The technology industry, whoever the top technology companies that you can name, they are mostly our customers. We are very strong in energy and utilities. In the US, a lot of energy and utilities companies are our customers. Media is our very strong domain. Media companies are in our clientele. Retail and consumer goods is another industry. There's large retail networks are in our client base. And many of these companies are global companies. They are not just present in one country. They are present in North America and Europe. And many of these companies have their own captives in India. So they're looking for a partner like ourselves to work with them onshore, nearshore, and offshore. Not just to deliver value as they look for, but also to collaborate with their own teams, whether it's business team or technology teams, and co-innovate. Because the future is for an ecosystem. It's not that one company can deliver everything that the whole world is looking for. Companies working together solving a problem. That's the future. That's the ecosystem. So our company and our business model is evolved in the past 25 years to be part of that ecosystem, to work with our partners, work with analysts, work with customers, and together solve that larger problem that the whole world is facing. Because we have built our system to work together, collaborate, we're very confident that in these industries that I talked about and the geographies that I talked about, we are able to solve, work with them. And our consumer base is very supportive. Our customers are very committed, and we are very committed to our customers. So that togetherness is making us believe that there is a strong promise for us.
So Tamil
Any media industry offering your services to in India?
Yes, because of client confidentiality, give you some indications, examples. So one of the leading OTT sites for India is focusing on South Indian movies, which got launched probably around 6 months ago. We did the complete QA coverage testing for that, including testing on devices. We had to test multiple combinations of devices and OS. You can see all the devices in the room here. So different OS device combinations. TV, we had to test directly on specific versions of TV and using the remote. And we also were able to accelerate the release programs for this OTT organization just by applying automation across all these various mobile devices and television devices.
You mean streaming
Yes.
programs?
Yes, streaming programs. Testing this is very difficult because it varies from device to device. Sometimes subtitles will work in one device, it may not work in another setup, and it's important to go through all combinations. Sometimes when in a streaming video, if you move the button to fast forward, it might work in one OS, it might not work in another OS. So it's a fairly difficult task to complete testing all the scenarios possible in all the devices and OS combinations plus TV. But we developed a strategy for that, and we were able to help this company make their release on time. And they had a big release event attended by a lot of film stars in the industry.
தமிழ்ல ஏதோ கேட்கணும்.
நம்ம தமிழ்நாடுடைய சப்போர்ட் எப்படி, கவர்மெண்ட் சப்போர்ட் உங்களுக்கு எந்த மாதிரி சப்போர்ட் எப்படி?
So the government is extremely supportive. Even for setting up the premises here, we didn't have any difficulties. From zeroing down to the location to getting all the approvals and permissions, doing the fire safety audit check, and putting this into actual action.